Come back and we're going to talk about the year 1981 when this camera came out. What's going on, everybody? This is Patrick with MTO Productions. How is my filmmakers and photographers? So the year was 1981. In April of 81, NASA launched the first space shuttle. The popular film Raiders of the Lost Ark makes its debut. The first DeLorean futuristic sports car was produced. IBM launches its first PC, which uses Microsoft MS-DOS. Don't miss those days. Average monthly payment of rent was $315. Average cost of gas was $1.25. It was high then. And me, myself, and I was only 12 years old when this camera came out. So, in 1981, Minolta camera company, still at that point in time, released its XG series cameras, which is what I'm holding here, which is an XG A. And we'll get into the specifics of that here in just a second. But this was a 35mm manual focus camera. The only thing is you had auto aperture preferred settings. You set this thing on 400 for 400 speed film. Actually, that's what's in there right now. I have got a roll of 400 Kodak Gold. I think it expired in 2009 is when this one expired. So it's in relatively good shape. It's not 20 years old yet, so I'm not really going to worry about bumping up the f-stop, which you can do with this camera. So that's true. On this camera, particular camera here, you could bump up your f-stop up to 2 stops or drop it down 2 stops. Now, this camera did have self-timer, has battery check, and all I gotta do is turn it on and turn it to BC and see the little red light turn on. Also, Minolta that year went from this logo to this logo. I just so happen I have an old logo cap on this camera right now. I did personalize this one a little bit. I got a different strap for it. If you know me from the other channel, I'll wear a lot of camo from time to time. Cool camo, true camo, but camo. So I figured on this camera, because I have shot a roll of film through this thing, and honestly, I was impressed. I was blown away. So let's get into a little bit more about this camera. Can mount a flash right there on top. Does have interchangeable lenses. Your lens button is right here. Yeah, that's it. I had to stop and think. Push the button, lens turns off. You can put other lenses on it. And in case you're wondering, back then this particular camera would use the Minolta MC, MD, and SR lenses. And it was manual focus on all of those lenses. Now, the only thing I have right now is the Minolta 50mm. This one is a 1.7, and it is actually 49mm or 49mm filter size. It is a 50mm lens. But my impressions on it, it really and truly, I had a blast shooting with this particular camera. Oh, the other good thing I like about this camera, one of the things I'm going to get away from, okay, so like the Yashica, said it good that time, used the Mercury style batteries. Well, by then these had started going to using like the watch batteries for your light meter, because that's the only thing that's powering is the light meter inside. So it uses 2 of the LR44 batteries or the 357, which is found anywhere and everywhere in the world. So all you got to do is have those two batteries in this thing. Light meter works, and I would say it works pretty damn well, judging by the pictures we took. It took us to several different places, and here at the end I'll roll in the rest of the pictures. But this is going to be, for a while, this is going to be my go-to SLR camera, analog camera for a while. I want to shoot on it some more. Do I want to get another lens or a big telephoto or something? No. I want to shoot this with 50 mil. I like getting those up close, and of course you can do those far away shots too. So that's pretty neat as far as that goes. I was trying to think of all the other features. It does have a self timer, so if you want to set this up, run over and get in your group, you got a 10-second timer. But this camera was in really good shape. This is one of those that I purchased through a buddy of mine that gets me cameras, and he said, man, I found you one, and he told me about what it was going to cost me, and I was like, that's fair enough. And so far I've been thoroughly impressed. This thing is super clean. Let me see if I can get a spin around on it real quick. If it, you know, as long as the thing doesn't try to focus on my face. It is super clean, super easy to use. You don't have a whole lot of crazy knobs on top. You have your winder. It is a mechanical winder. It is mechanical as far as winding. What I like is when the camera is off, as it is right now. If you can see that, it is off. You can press that button all you want to, and it's not going to shoot a picture. It's going to be off, and that's what I like, especially if it's in the bag. I have had that on one camera that I've got that there's no off switch, and it'll take a picture if you're not careful. So would I recommend picking one of these up in 2024? Yeah, why not? And I did mention this is 2024, so new year, new old camera. We're going to do some special things with them eventually. That's going to be coming up in another video pretty darn soon, because I want to start that, and may drag CJ into this, make it kind of a contest between the two of us, and let you people select which one you think's the best when we do this. But anyway, I just wanted to bring you this, the Minolta XG A 35mm camera that was put out in 1981. Do I recommend you getting one? Sure, go get one. Look for a good clean example like this one and you'll be happy. No light leaks, no silliness out of this. All these pictures you're going to see are super well. I was really impressed. That's it for this one. I appreciate you watching. Watch all the pictures at the end here. See you on the next one. Go take some pictures. Go take some video and post it somewhere.